Hello everybody. In a previous video we took a look at how to create some caustic effects in our underwater scenes. What we're looking at now is another underwater scene. I have my terrain and I have 3 fish, a camera, and a spotlight which I've attached the caustic effect to. Here is the view of my camera, and I will go ahead and create a render. Now, one thing you'll notice is in my render, all 3 fish are perfectly clear in our view here, which makes it kind of lose the illusion of being underwater. So the effect that we're going to look at today is to add fog to our scene, and that'll give our underwater scene a little bit more of a feeling of depth. So let's go ahead and begin. So that we can compare the fog effect to this initial start that we have here, I'm going to go ahead and keep the image. And then what I'm going to do is go to Create, Volume Primitives, and we're going to add a sphere. Now, when I create the sphere, I'm going to use my scale tool to make it encompass the environment here. And we'll return to my camera view and render it out and see what we have. So here is our render with the fog effect applied. I'll keep this image as well, and we can compare it to the previous image. And as you can see, it really does give a sense of depth as we lose clarity of the fish that are further away from the camera. Now, there's some things that we can do to fine-tune this fog effect. So let's check those out. I'm going to open up my outliner. And what you'll notice is that we have this sphere 1 here. This is our fog effect. I will select it, and we'll open up our attribute editor, and I'll go to the tab here that says Sphere Fog. One parameter that we can easily change is the color of the fog. Right now you'll notice that it's this very light gray, which we can see in our render here. Let's go ahead and change that color to something perhaps more blue. And we'll go ahead and render that out. And as you can see, we've already changed the fog so that the fog now has more of a blue tint to it. We can further adjust this as well, fine-tune it to get the effect that we want. And then when we find a color that we like, that we want to settle on, we can go ahead and proceed. Another parameter that we can adjust is the transparency of our fog. Let's take the slider and scrub it to the left. Render out. And as you can see, this has made the fog effect much more intense. In fact, we can't even see the third fish that is furthest away from the screen. If we take that slider, the transparency slider, and bring it all the way to the right, then we pretty much lose our fog effect. So you can adjust the transparency to get the level of fog that you desire. I think I like it about here because the back fish is just hinted at here. We can see the second one fairly clearly, and then the one in our foreground is quite clear. So I think that'll pretty much do it for this video. Thank you for watching.